because you have thought of the logical and sense of matter universe, and in all forces and force of creation, you will now transform into your first color. You shall unlock the color of light.
Whoa! Oh, I'm not gonna lie to you, this hurts. Allah. Oh. And don't worry, because in the video this will be muted, so they won't hear what I'm saying. Unless, of course, I put this in the behind the scenes. Okay. Next time I will put up the green screen. I'm gonna be honest. I got a little lazy and didn't want to use the green screen. But I also have school tomorrow
because school is closed at the time of this recording. It's literally President's Day. So yeah, I've had school off. I've been able to do all of this, but you know, I've also wanted to rest. You can't really blame me, come on. But don't worry, next time, I'll use the green screen.
I mean, I can.
That's the playground. That is the lake. Okay, anyways. Hang on, I'm gonna put my head on. Okay. So we're gonna talk about the outro now. So we love to go out a lot. I love going outside, you have no idea. But that's not why I'm doing this. Right now, why I'm doing this is, you know, I just wanted a new environment to do the outro type thing. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be walking on this lake right there. So, hang on, you know what? I'll show you guys a little bit of some jumping. Whoa, look at this. This is the entrance of the lake. Amazing. Of course, by now I'm probably assuming that it isn't not safe to walk on here. I don't really want to test it out. I mean, it seems like it's strong. If anything, okay. So let's just get to the outro. Oh my, wow! I'm so glad I wasn't wearing my blue pants. Of course, I'm wearing my blue hoodie, but you know, the pants is what really, you know. Okay. Anyways, let's do this. So, see if okay. So let's get started. So about the outro. About the episode. My shoe is so wet. It is February now, so at the time I'm recording this. So, all right, let's start. So episode 3. What was it about? So episode 3. Look, we're gonna walk all the way over there, and then we're gonna walk back here. Okay. Okay. Really was trying. Huh? Look at 2 bugs. Okay, no distractions. Okay. I gotta do this. I gotta get this done. So, listen, for episode 3, it was really like, I had the idea to start it off with you know, a nice scene of me standing somewhere, and then I would jump into the sky with this. So for episode 3, it starts off with really thinking about so many things in the world, okay? It's a lot of things, like above this world, beyond this world. Seriously, like I question going into an existential crisis or something, but in all honesty, it really is just a feeling. I don't know, you would have to understand me. What does this have to do with episode 3? Well, because at the end you can see a transformation, and that transformation is the color black. And the reason why I started off with that color is mainly because, okay, so I'll give you an example. It had to do with an emotion in my mind, and that emotion specifically connects to the transformation, which is the color black. Okay, and now to explain, why did I choose the color black? Well, to me, the color black is specifically meaning of control in space and time, and you know, as you read the stats in the color black, you'll see that it's all question mark. Like it's not even infinite, because it's an idea beyond infinite. It's not even an idea. It's not even a concept. It's something that honestly the human brain cannot even comprehend. Like, no joke. It's kind of like, I'm not gonna get all eternal, that sort of thing, where some people don't really understand that, or they can definitely understand it, but it's more so like, I guess, like confusing, because usually people want to see logic, people want to see evidence, or at least most people do, right? Because okay, so as I was saying, I guess I could show you a little bit. Okay, so as I was saying, okay, the thing is, people usually want to see proof. They want to see evidence that, because obviously, if you provide evidence, if you provide proof, then obviously people are going to believe you, obviously, right? But without that, without evidence, without all of that, all you can believe, right? You can have the will, you can have belief in something, but that doesn't mean that it's real, does it now? But if you're truly faithful like me, you'll believe, and you'll speaking my mind right now, okay? It may have started off unclear. It may still be a little unclear, but or for God to give me my first color, which is black. Okay, now black, the color black to me means space, time, right? It's all of those things. Now, the connection that this has with reality, warpage, and all of that, and beyond, it's crazy. It's crazy. But the reason why, time, space, when I transform into the color black, it focuses on warpage in reality, and just the reason why I chose the color black was because, to me, uh, it wouldn't make sense. For example, let me give you an example. It wouldn't have made sense if I chose like the color red, because to me the color red means rage. It would not have made sense for me to choose red. It would not have made sense for me to choose blue, because blue to me means calmness. It means you're in a state of being calm, or you're in a sort of. You'll understand more when I create episodes with the color blue. Episode 3 was introducing the color black. Obviously, episode 4 will show you a lot more, okay? And yeah, that's the trigger for the color black specifically, is always a thought based off of my emotions, how I'm feeling, and that sort of thing. Now, they're further into the story, further into the these projects and everything. I will introduce color mixing, and color mixing is basically combining colors. For example, blue and red, or maybe purple and red, something like that. Like I've had this idea for so long. I've had all of these ideas, obviously, but yeah, those of you who cannot understand it, don't worry. Don't worry, because the further you get into these episodes, more understandable they'll be. All right, and I'm sure probably those who are truly interested in this, like, also keep in mind that each color prioritizes a specific behavior and a specific power. So, for example, the color black specifically focuses on control, on controlling, everything. Time manipulation, right? Warping reality, like it's insane. It's a feat that is cosmic beyond. Like it's crazy, right? But that's what that's what the color black prioritizes, okay? It does not prioritize rage or chaos or destruction or anything crazy like that. No, because here's the thing. All of the other colors focus, again, they have different behaviors, okay? So specifically with the color black, its behavior is to control, okay? Has every single ability, okay? Each color has anything, like they literally can do whatever they want, okay? It's crazy. But their behaviors are what's different, okay? So some colors prioritize a specific behavior, while others focus on a different behavior. That sort of thing, okay? But each color does have the same ability. Now, in terms of color mixing or my full power, or I shouldn't even say full power, I should say, I should just point up because that's the best idea I could give you for that. In terms of those, then obviously those are different. Those are above one individual color, okay? I hope you can understand that. Color mixing specifically, or the use of colors, cannot be used by let me explain. Even if someone is able to use it, it won't be anywhere near as strong as when I use it, or when my brother uses it, or when, of course, our father uses it. Because, again, that's just part of the story. And I will explain to you a lot more. Now, keep this in mind. There are definitely going to be new introductions for new characters, right? Like there are definitely going to be more characters along the way in my story. And are those characters going to be they'll have the choice. I'll literally, because I'll be, as a friend, I'll let them choose whatever they want, right? However, there's only a thing, keep in mind one thing. No matter what they come up with, it will not go above me, my brother, and it was definitely percent never ever, no chance. There's literally no chance that power level of whatever they say, it will never go above God. Okay? That is it. I just wanted to point that out because I thought of that now. So yeah. I think that's basically it. Okay, so remember, the colors are based off of emotions, right? And each color has the ability to do whatever they want, right? It's, and keep in mind one thing, right? They don't just, like, for example, they're all unbeatable. There's no possible way anything or anyone or any concept or just any, like, I'm trying to tell you right now that it's unbeatable. Like, truly unbeatable, okay? So yeah. But yeah, I think that's